Greetings everyone, welcome to a new live stream. I hope you are all up for a round of Gwent, because today we are playing more Gwent. I am currently, let me just check that, I am currently at in the top 2000 on the leaderboard. There are a lot of people that are below me, but as you can see there is still a bit up until we are going to the first place, so we still need 1100 points, which is of course not doable today. But I definitely want to improve my rank a bit. Let's see what we need here for. I guess we should see the first 1000. There you go. So we only need 200 to go into the top 1000. That's the thing that we definitely can do. We are playing a bit more of the OP Morgwag deck. That is just crushing everything right now. And very high win rate. As you can see here, I have 31 wins and only 16 defeats, 2 draws. And a few of the defeats I used a different deck, plus there were some disconnections yesterday or 2 days ago, not sure. But there were some disconnections, that's why I have lost 2 or 3 games. Other than that, game is really good, deck is really good. Nilfgaard is OP. Yeah man, I'm just crushing Nilfgaard. The problem with Nilfgaard. I mean, yeah, Nilfgaard is strong, but the Morgwag deck is also very strong. Nilfgaard in general as a whole class is very good. So let's just start here, easy peasy with the stream. Let me just check something here first. Close. It's open. So here we go. Just gonna start. Oh, I will show you the deck first. That's the same that I posted yesterday on my YouTube channel, where I wasn't aware of an interesting interaction. Because apparently the Wild Boar of the Sea, the effect's also happening without having a unit on the right. I wasn't aware of that. I thought it was the same as the light longship, the effect of that, but that's different. So good to know. So the deck was even stronger, and just played that today early in the morning. Took down 6 wins, easy peasy. So let's just start then. And as always, if you have any questions, just use the chat. Definitely reading that. And let's just hope that these servers are stable today. They got a few attacks, I guess. Early today there was also some sort of server down for 10 or 15 minutes. And yesterday or 2 days ago there was a huge server DDoS attack. It was 2 days ago, yeah. 2 days ago.
I shall not repeat Eezy's mistakes.
So there we go. Got the Nilfgaard deck directly, and he's higher than us, so that is good. Starting with triple priest is definitely not great. Let's see, triple gold is also good. So we are just dropping priestess here, getting first light. Let's drop another priestess, Griever. If we are dropping the last priestess here, there is a chance that we, for example, get a shield maiden. So that isn't then too great. Still we can try that. I guess we are trying that. So if we're not getting a shield maiden, we are fine. I want to get a hunter, to be honest. Try that. And we are... Yay, it is not a shield maiden. It's the Archer's Venom.
Please wait, Your Excellency.
And he's directly starting with a mercenary instead of going for John Calvite. That is giving him the standard bearer. Normally I would play the John Calvite first, but you never know what he has there.
Crap move.
Crap move, yeah, crap move indeed. So we are just dropping then the Russian crate. We're getting the Morgwag out. Getting up to 10 points. Originally 11, but he's -1 because of the damage. And Candarella.
I shall be your eyes, my lord.
Okay, he's getting an extra card. Alrighty, that means he's currently then 1 card more or less ahead, because he got the extra card from the Candarella. What we are doing is just dropping the Wild Boar of the Sea, which is then constantly buffing the Morgwag. And next we are dropping the light longship, which is then getting the buff that the Morgwag was getting. Isgar on the light longship. Oh, he's directly passing. Interesting. So there is no need to play anything else here. We can just pass and chill. Would have loved to get more out of the Wild Boar of the Sea. What if he's just passing? We're winning the first round easily. Have 1 card disadvantage, but we're keeping the Morkwak on the board, so everything is fine. Morkwak is at 9 points. Our opponent definitely needs to play at least 1 card, probably even 2. Depends on what he's doing early on. So we are keeping double priestess. I would say we're dropping the venom here. And we are most likely also not doing that much this turn. Okay, that's great. Shieldsmith is great. We can just drop that here, buffing the Morkwak. So the base strength are increasing to 11. For the next round, that means he's at 8 because he's getting 3 points of damage. Oh, yes, he has the golems. And the cow. Alright, we don't care for the cow. Alright, we can just drop a priestess and we will be fine. So how about if we drop the Ragnarok here? That would deal 6 damage right now, plus there is some damage unit on the board. So we can drop the shield mains and get more points on the board, so he needs to invest more cards. Wouldn't be that bad. And of course also just pass now. Then he's passing and he's still 1 card ahead. Don't like that, so there's only a mercenary in our graveyard at the moment. We could use the Madman Lugos to get something in our graveyard and also dealing some damage. But for now, let's just drop the Ragnarok. So we can then hit Clear Skies. Yeah, we can then hit the Rod Tosser twice and then also the cow and not losing the Shieldsmith here. So getting rid of 3 points, we are losing also the one from the cow, but better than losing the Shieldsmith. We're currently 16 points ahead.
Your humble servant.
Gives him a mercenary.
That was nothing.
Okay, that is 1 novice. We might see 3 novice here. No, we're not seeing that. Okay, just a brigade. Mercenary going down. That means he still has 4 points disadvantage. And to be honest, we might just pass. He needs to play 1 more card. And then we're even in cards. He needs to start the last round. So yeah, I'm good with that. If he is locking the Morkwak, we're just playing the Griever, get the Morkwak back, no problem. Well, maybe he is surprising us. Okay, just a brigade, which is good enough for him to win the round, and then he's normally just passing. Yeah, that's a pass. The Morkwak is now at 8. And just the Venom. I guess we're dropping the Venom here. Don't think we need that. He has played the Golems. Yeah, I guess we want to keep the first light here and dropping the Venom. First light is definitely more usable. He hasn't played Ragnarok so far. There's Gramist, which is really good. That we can, for example, get rid of the Priestess here, which is then only 1 point on the board. And with the Gramist, we can, for example, make that into a 12. Ooh, mercenary. Make that into a 12-point bear. Interesting that he's going with the Medic into the Mercenary, which is giving him another unit out of the deck. But there are some interesting other cards here. Alright, we are starting with the Light Longship, which is over time getting stronger and stronger here over the time of the round. Wow, that is too early. That's way too early. Alright, Gerald Ikni is probably finding some play with the brigades. He has played 1 so far, so there will be another one. And then these are These are at 8. So now we cannot kill both. I know this is also a spy, right? So it's also 10. Okay. Yeah. How about we are now
Modern
also
Freya
getting
is
mercenary?
patient, but she brooks no insult.
Put
A
that here.
shame I
And
have
we
no
will find Savage Bear. Yeah, that's good. So he's not able to play a medic anymore. Hey Max Powers, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I always have the face cam if I... Oh, Shaggles. If I'm streaming. Not doing that normally for videos because I'm recording early in the morning. And then I'm not finished. So he has now the bear locked. We can just delock that with the Donna. And I guess that's what we are doing. Because there is a high chance that he's playing more than one medic. So we can just deny the effect here.
Calm
The Donna
yourself.
unlocking. Plus, of course, we're also getting a bronze card, which... Ooh, was another medic. Get that. These. Yeah, there's a cow. Dropping that on the bear, unexpected. So we can use the Grammist here also to get rid of the cow, no problem. Will we do that? Will we do that? I would say Madman Lugos is kind of nice.
Well, what is it?
He is giving us the hunter here into the graveyard. Very useful. Then we are hitting... I'm probably hitting this one. Yeah, we are getting rid of the cow anyway, so if he's stopping another brigade, that has not the same amount of points than the first brigade. So, he is down to 15, 21 points advantage. It's looking good so far. Yeah, there was one. But cannot get rid of that with the Galdigny right now. So Gremlins is coming, which is then giving us a bear. So his little cow is just getting into a bear, and the bear's 12 points, so that means we're dropping him here at the bottom. Because right now we have only 6 points in the row, so that means we're at 18. In every other row he can just use, if he had Galdigny, he could just use that.
Of course.
As a novice, and another mercenary, and there's nothing left in the deck. So pretty good to get the medic here out of with the Donna Nida. So also play the medic, right? Also play the medic. What do you have in your graveyard? V's brigade, another brigade, Rod Tosser. Okay, let's check that.
Serve her who is virgin, mother, and crone.
So we are picking up the medic, which is then, I guess we're going for the brigade here. Not this one, by the way. This one. That's 9 points. So we can also kill the mercenary. He's losing another 2 points. It is right now 39 points advantage. Even if he's dropping a T-ball, for example, that's not helping him too much. Ooh, that might help him. That might help him indeed. So currently Galdigny is able to hit the 13 points. Would push him down back to 17. It is highly likely that he's getting rid of the Iris. We have no chance. We could use the shield smith, but even then he might just kill that. If he has another brigade here. Don't think that is worth it. So we might not do that. Let's just do the Galdigny for now. Let's get rid of the 13 points.
Let's get this over with.
I mean, we're so far ahead. Yeah, that was a brigade, see? Oh, why is he not hitting the Iris? He was killing the mercenary instead of the Iris. Why would you do that? Pretty strange. Pretty strange. Why would you do that? Anyway, let's just get a rally effect here out. Getting the archer, so that's another 3 points of damage. Can just hit a bit here. I mean, he has lost anyway. It was another brigade. So he was playing 3 of those, still losing the game with a huge disadvantage. We could still play 1 more card, getting more points. No need to do that. So even eating our Morgwag with the lethal was not helping him. Hopefully that's giving us a lot of points. Because we surely want to improve. Yeah, 55 points. That's a lot. So if we are winning 4 more games like this, then we are not only on rank 12, but we should also be in the top 1000. Which is the target for today. Check the leaderboard here. See, we are improving to nearly 200 places. Maybe even a bit more. Sure, so let's just keep on going. Not sure why, but the deck is really stronger than most of the stuff that you see on the ladder. Maybe they need to balance that a bit better.
I forgive you.
So... another John Calvite. So we have an Olgierd, Gerligny, Wild Above the Sea, all pretty good. Also Ragnarok, Decoy. Yeah, we might just start with that, to be honest. Keeping the first light then, the Decoy. Yeah, pretty good. We have a Donner here, so if he's locking, we can just use our Donner and the Decoy, so that will be twice. We're not dropping anything here. So, let's... wait, we're dropping the Archer, let's do that. Morgwag, no. Priest, no. Okay, that's better. So, we need to start. Okay, we are starting.
You've got the heart, not grit.
And we have a donation. Ray donated €2. Hello Furo, you're right now at level 7 in Gwent. You're playing with Dagon Weather deck and with the Weather Legendary cards, so what do you think? Yeah, but I wouldn't play the Dagon. You can just play the Eridine, which is a bit stronger. With the Eridine you can just drop the Hound on the board. That is giving you another wild hunt card. And then you can spawn another Biting Frost. That is on average more points than the Dagon. And thank you for the donation, appreciate that. What are we dropping here? Go for the Shieldsmith, right? Are we? Now we're going for the Wild Boar. More points on average. NASRC, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. And apparently the Twitch count is again stuck at 10 viewers. Why is that? Oh man, I guess I have to write the support. Same as yesterday. Guardian totally sucks. But yeah, if you play Monsters Weather deck, that's currently also really strong. Played by a lot of people high on the ladder. I would say Calvite, the Weather Monster, and the Morgwag deck are the strongest right now. From my own experience. How about let's just drop the Shieldsmith here above the Morgwag, even higher. We're just looking at the future points right now. Guardian sucks because then we're just getting lesser Guardians from the top of our deck. So we need to mulligan those. Brigade. Dropping everything in one row. Because he totally smelled that we have the Ragnarok here. Kinda sucks. Yeah, probably dropping the Hunter. And then we are looking forward to hit the Guardian here and then play the Shield Maidens. But for now, let's just drop an Olgierd. Also very fine for the next round. Hey, give me the cow. So if he's stopping that here, then if the Olget is dying, we don't care for that, to be honest, because the Olget is just spawning anyway at the start of the next round. So there is normally no need to clear that. If we drop the Hunter here, we could also just hit the cow, of course. But for now, let's just drop the Ragnarok. So these are getting damaged. Then we can also play Shieldman and kill the cow as well. Yay, also Ragnarok. So then we are... Oh man. So we could use First Light directly, but I guess it's more beneficial to kill the cow first. That is then... And now wait, if we are dropping the Shield Maidens, we are getting 9 damage from the Ragnarok. If he's just killing the cow here, the Olget, that's only 7. So how about we are just going for the First Light? Leaving the skies. Olget going down. We still have the Morgwark, so everything is fine. And our opponent's still getting the damage. Over time he's losing more points. If he's now just passing, we are winning because we have the Shield Maidens. Oh, that's also Barra. A little bit of hope for him. But anyway, let's drop then the Shield Maidens. We are hitting the Guardian quite a lot. So with that we are going ahead here. Only by 1 point. But right now, if he's dropping a unit, he needs to drop that in the front row. It's kind of dangerous for him. Yeah, if he's doing something like that. If there would be an 880 on the board, we could just kill both units. Let's see. Hunter. For that, let's hit the... Yeah, I'm gonna hit this one. Hey Ranger, you like the decks I'm making? Thank you, sir. And welcome to the stream. Any replacement for the all mentioned golden cards, you only have one from the following cards at 7 tech, discard a card and use damage, something like that. Ah, do you have Madman Lugos? Yeah, I mean, you can also play what I prefer. Otherwise, if you are not interested, for example, in having the Gabaligni, you could just play Siri, which is pretty good, gives you some hand advantage. You can play Yennefer the Conjurer, which is also working decently. If you don't have Ragnarok, you can also use the Drought, for example. So there are a lot of cards you can change. If you use, by the way, the Gabaligni right now, we are killing the Imperial Brigade here at 11. So he's falling behind quite a bit. Might help us. We can still use the decoy here, but to be honest, I mean, right now we would only use it on the Shieldsmith most likely. So we could get the Mercenary as well. Let's see, no. We are going for the Gabaligni now. Hitting our opponent for 11 points while we are getting 4. Which means we are currently have an advantage of 11 points. So only 1 card behind at the moment. And if we're winning the first round, that's normally a good sign because the Morgwark is just fighting us with so many points. So he's dropping the Siri here. And we are now even, but if we just pass, he's losing the Roach. And he's getting the Siri back in his hand. So he would need to play 1 more card. If he's interested. Oh, it's just for feeding. Yeah. Was no chance really for him. So that's another victory. And we get another 53 points. So if we are not getting too unlucky, we might be even able to go to the next rank with the next win. Question, is there a way to add friends and view games? So right now there is not an option to view games, but you can add friends. You need to do that in the GOG Galaxy client. So I cannot show you that on screen, I guess. But if you just go into the GOG Galaxy client, there you see at the top right, you will see your nickname. And if you hit the nickname, besides there's also a friend list. Besides the nickname, there is a small, also two little guy icons, so man icons. They can just add a friend. So that's how it's working right now. There is no in-game friend list or something, so you need to do that over the GOG Galaxy client. And if you're not playing on PC, I'm not sure if you have a friend list there at all. So if you play on PlayStation 4 or Xbox One, I'm not sure if there is a friend list. Maybe someone who is playing on Xbox One or PlayStation 4 can tell you that. I'm just playing on the PC here. You reached level 9 on Gwent today. That's great, man. So only one more level and you can play ranked. You're playing Weather Monster deck. Yeah, that's well, a lot of people playing that for the start. Just really, really easy to build for a beginner. You don't need that many good cards. So that's the goal. And a really bad start with Morgwag and double Shieldman, so we at least have 2 cards that we need to replace. Gonna start with the Shieldmains. We had a Hunter, which is good. We have Madman Lugos, Ragnarok, so gonna drop the Morgwag. Get the Grammist. And I don't think we need the Venom here for the start. Let's see what he's playing. So we got, what was that? Man, I really want to see the last card always. Guess we're getting the... What are we getting? Another Priestess? Yeah, another Priestess. Not really helpful for the start. But I mean, we don't have to win the first round. You're playing on PlayStation 4, but you didn't check if you can add friends. Yeah, check that please. I'm not sure if you can do that, because on PC you need the GOG Galaxy client. And I'm pretty sure that you are not having that on the PlayStation 4. You're just downloading Gwent in the PSN store, right? So there's nothing that you need to download as well. This game is so fun. You didn't play Hearthstone for like 1 week. Oh yeah, there's a lot of people who are not playing Hearthstone at the moment. And hello Lukas, welcome to the stream. The Ragnarok replacement is Roach. Roach is a silver card. You're not replacing that. You mean a Drought. You can replace Ragnarok with Drought. That's the same effect, more or less. Gonna drop the Savage Bay first. Before we're going to the Morgwag. We're still getting the stuff later. Right now we have nothing to buff the Morgwag, unfortunately. Ooh, he is afraid of the bear. Wow, he's directly dropping the draw here. And that is normally dealing 6 damage, the bear's only 4. So he's afraid of that. Interesting. We have the option to just get the bear back on the board because we have a priestess. Well, I'm very interested in doing that, to be honest. If he's directly dropping a draw here. Oh yeah, I guess he's super afraid of that. Let's just do that. Let's just get the bear back on the board. See what he's doing. Yeah, directly going to weather. Oh boy. Biting Frost, right? Oh, you're dropping something else. Wow. Why? Is the rain, was it the lowest? The lowest. He is really afraid of the bear, man. That is amazing. Okay, so we cannot clear the weather. We can if we drop the Grammist, but do we want that? Are you so afraid of the bear, really? Okay, let's drop the Grammist here. Clearing the skies. There's more weather incoming, of course. And currently we're 14 points behind. So if he's just passing, what we are doing is going for the leader. We're dropping the Morgwag. Yeah, there's more stuff. Torrential rain. Okay, someone is really afraid of the bear. Yeah. Shield Maiden. Going for the Ragnarok now. Dealing the water hack, and we are not dealing any damage with Earth Elemental right now, but that is coming. If he's not clearing the skies here, of course. Can you talk about each weather and how to play around it? Well, to clear the weather, you just need to have the first don't have that. You need to have the first light in your deck. That is then giving you clear skies or the rally effect. And there are also some silver cards in each faction that will give you a clear skies effect, just like the Grimmest here. And normally, for example, if you have here Ragnarok on the board, so what my opponent currently is facing, then you want to drop all the units in one row, because the Ragnarok is dealing 3 damage to the highest unit in each row. So if you just have one row, just 3 units in one row, then of course only one unit is getting damaged here again and again. By the way, we will just go for, let me just check that. One is, we're just dropping the Morkbog now. Also, the one's of course getting damaged, but nonetheless. Bear is so good in the current state of the game. Yeah, indeed. He's just killing so much stuff. And I guess he was just afraid of that we are clearing the X directly. Wait, why is he spawning also some lesser elementals? What was happening there? That shouldn't be. Why is he spawning lesser elementals? Or is the earth elementals down and we are just getting a bug here? Shouldn't be. Still on the board. That's strange. Might be a bug. I'm not so sure. Anyway. So let's just drop the shield mates now. Let's see if we can hit that. We can. That's strange. Why are there... Is he now spawning more? Just hit that as well. Why is he spawning 4? What have I missed here? He was only playing 1 Earth Elemental. That's pretty strange. Maybe that was a bug. Because normally the Earth Elemental, as we are seeing here, he's only as a Death Wish spawn 2 Lesser Earth Elemental at the end of the row. So that shouldn't be triggering twice. Okay, that is bad. He's now hitting that. Let's just go for the Hunter.
I promise you a quick death.
So the Morkbog is getting damage dealt here. So then the Hunter is getting buffed. And we might just pass. Then I guess we cannot win here. So, I mean, we still have Gawalikni. We can still hit one of the units. Unfortunately, we have only the bear on the graveyard, and if we get that back, it's just dying here. It's not too successful. So probably just dropping the Olgit then and see what he's doing. Get another card out of his hand. Do more X. The more X he's eating, the better, because then the X, otherwise they're spawning a Harpy on a random row. So if he's eating the X, then he's of course not spawning the X for the next round, which is good. Now let's just drop the Olgit. Now let's go for the Olgit.
I need to smoke.
Currently 10 points behind. But that is fine. We just need to get the Morkbog, by the way, out of the graveyard again. So we need to find the Zigreaver. Then we can just resurrect it and the lock is done. Oh no. That was mean. Just stolen our Morkbog. That was very mean, so we're not getting that back anytime soon. Very, very mean. If we drop the Gawalikni right now, what we are doing, we would clear those 2 units, so that's 10 points. He's then down to 36, plus he's getting another 6 points, so that means he's at 30, but we're at 28. So not everything is over. And he's eating another Harpy egg here, so with the Warrior, and it's getting buffed. Yeah, it's still to go for that. There's probably not another chance to play the Gawalikni. In the next round, his units in general are not very strong. How much is he willing to invest? Dealing our Morkbog was very mean. There's a warrior. You think it was because of those birds produced by the eggs they activate the death switch of units on the row, but I'm not sure. Really? I guess the harpies are not doing anything. Oh yeah, right. Oh yeah, they're doing that. Oh, I've never saw that. Okay, so they're doing that. Interesting. I never thought them triggering anything, so that's good to know. I just thought there were only 3-point units. So anyway, we are currently behind. If we go for the Madman Lurgos, he's probably forced to also play his last card. Plus, what we can do is we can drop a strong unit here that we want in our graveyard. So I like the Shieldsmith. We're dealing another 5 points of damage. Let's just hit this one. So we're currently even. He's then getting damaged, which means we are 6 ahead, and he's definitely going to play another card. We are losing the Hunter here, so going down to 35. Oh yeah, play the last card. Ooh, that's a big one. So we are stealing a lot of points here. Because if we are losing the round, we are still getting the Allgate here back. The only bad thing is that he is probably... Yeah, he's getting the... The egg is getting reduced by now, so he's not keeping anything. That's good. So we are getting the Allgate back. We can then play the Priestess, play the Shieldsmith here, and then buff the Allgate, which is then also spawning on the next round. And with that, we should be able to take down the victory. So, winning this one. That was very crucial to snatch the silver card here. If he was not playing that, he could easily take down the second round. So probably, maybe he should have kept that. We will see. That's all yet. And let's see what we're getting. A Hunter. And the Donna Ananda. I don't think we need to keep that. Is he... Probably not locking. Just drop the Donna. We're getting another Priestess, yeah, that's good. So he needs to start here. Oh, Neka. Okay, good for him.
We serve her who is
We are
burdened,
definitely
mother and
dropping
crone.
then the Shieldsmith. So Allgate is getting buffed to 7. Which means he's again 5 points at the start of the next round. Oh man, that is mean. So it looks like we need to play another card. Priestess is more valuable because if you play the Priestess on the next round, you're also getting, for example, the Hunter back if you need to. So we are dropping the Hunter here. We will just hit... That doesn't really matter, right? Let's just hit this one. So winning the round. And it will be interesting. We have 1 card advantage, so normally we are in the better position. But we need to start, so a little advantage on this side. So Nika, Olgierd. And yep, we are definitely dropping the Venom. No need for that right now. He can only push 1 more unit on the board. So the Venom will be a maximum of 8 points. There's better stuff in the deck. Light Longship, for example. That should be a victory. Yeah. Not helping him. We just play the Priestess. We are getting, for example, 8 points here from the Hunter. That is then also dealing 3 damage. And that's a victory. Another one. Even with a very bad start here. They was taken down the Morkvark. That was mean. But the deck on average is just better than the rest, I would say. And how far can we go? 47 points. Oh wait, weren't we already at... Wait. We were already over 1,900, weren't we? That is strange. Pretty sure about that. That's a bug. Alright, so we still need potentially 2 wins then. Was sure that we were over 1,100. Maybe I've I've misread that.
My men know the meaning of sacrifice.
Ooh, reveal Nilfgaard.
You've got the heart of an uncrate.
Reveal Nilfgaard is not as good as the Calvit Nilfgaard. We need to drop a lot here. Shield Maiden. Getting Deco, we need to drop the Morgwag, and we're also dropping a Priestess. Get the Gawaligni. So last one will be the Morgwag. Getting all get. Okay, that's fine. Then we are again starting with Savage Bear, of course. Just way too useful early on. And we're even willing again to get the bear out of the graveyard if we need to. Hey, Underbiz Lord, you want the deck list? The deck list, you can find that on my YouTube channel. The deck that I posted yesterday. Yeah, just 3 free points. He's now revealing 3 cards. Normally he's picking his own cards for the start. So to, for example, yeah, get the Foot Soldier here on the board. Getting 2. And he was revealing the Gawaligni as well. So just the bear alone right now, we're dealing 5 damage in a single turn, which is really excellent. So now let's go for our lead ability. Get the Morgwag. Who do I think is the best leader card? Just from the simple effect, the best leader card is the Calvit, John Calvit, which allows you to look at the top 3 cards and choose one. That's in my opinion the strongest, but the other leaders are also very good normally. So for example, the Brewer Hook that allows you to get a silver card, a silver unit out of the deck, but he was also nerfed a bit. Before the open beta he was just that you get a silver card out of the deck, not a silver unit, so nerfing him a bit here and there. So he's now also seeing the Ragnarok, we are seeing the Nilfgaardian Knight here. Nilfgaardian Knight. How about just the Shield Maidens? How about that?
Now! All together! Give them no rest, no reprieve!
And Nilfgaardian Knight is coming. And there's another Nilfgaardian Knight. Problem with Nilfgaard is of course that they can just lock a lot. So with the August for example. And if you then decoy, that's 4 locks, which is massive against Morgwag and Olgier. Still trying that, I guess.
I'm in no mood for jests.
He's seeing the Gawaligni, so he's probably not dropping the second Nilfgaardian Knight.
Let us see.
Doesn't make too much sense. We get the Candarella, which allows us to be ahead at the moment at 11. So are we just passing? There is a chance, yeah, maybe we're just passing. I mean, Gawaligni right now is not finding a target. If we play the Reaver, it's not helping us. The Priestess is not helping us. We have nothing in the graveyard. If we just play the Ragnarok, that is only 2 points right now. And if he's just clearing that, we're more or less wasting the Ragnarok. There will be more points later in the game. Decoy is not really helpful right now, so yeah. I mean, we can use the decoy here on the Candarella, but I really like to use that maybe later on the Griever or so. So we're just passing. Right now, 11 points ahead. We are 1 card behind. So if he's dropping, for example... Oh yeah, if he's dropping that, that's good for him. So we are winning the round, but he was eating the... Oh man, we are not even winning the round. That sucks. No, that totally sucks. This, by the way, is just built against our deck. So with the... by the way, we cannot keep those cards here. Because, unfortunately, we have nothing in the graveyard. Oh, man. So, because he was using... Is that in his graveyard or in our graveyard, right? Not even there. He was using the Letho. That is then banishing 2 adjacent units on both sides and strengthening this unit by their power. And then after that he was using the D-bomb to get that down to 1 life, which is very crucial for him. Otherwise he was not able to take down the victory here. So with the operator he was giving us a Nilfgaardian Knight. And yeah, well, we could just drop that, right? The only good thing is that the lethal is now silver. So what we could do, we could also just get it out of the graveyard and then use the effect as well. So he's dropping Nilfgaardian Knight. And there's also a spotter that we're seeing now. Oh boy, oh boy. That is really not what we like. Oh, let's drop the Ragnarok now. Trouble just clearing. You battled against my deck and you won. Ah, see, first light. That is great, Ray. Hope you can do that a lot more. Ah, there is really no way we can win here. We have not the great units in the graveyard here. These are all not helping us. So we are more or less forced to play the rally effect, which means if he's not dropping a weather, it's just... oh man. Great. Really great.
Bow before modern friend.
We were totally looking for the card.
Our shield!
I guess we are losing that. Hard and painful.
Words mean nothing now.
So yeah, he's not going for the weather because we have not more weather in our hand. And there is no chance that we are winning. We can just concede here, by the way. That was mean, really mean. How many points are we losing? 50 points, man. You have to be kidding me. And I'm really not sure, but apparently something is wrong with Twitch at the moment. Just showing me 10 viewers again and again. It's the same as yesterday, so I'm going to 10 viewers and then it's stopping. Also, there are more people. So then I'm just at the bottom of the streaming list. That's not good. Guess I need to write those. Yay, give me another great hand. So Shield Maiden, all geared. Definitely need to drop those. We get a Hunter, which is good. Let's drop another one. Get a Priestess. Going for the Priestess as well. Let's see what we got there. What were you giving me? Was that the decoy? Guess so. And just another John Calvite. The last game was one of the rare occasions where a bit of luck or bad luck was involved. So, of course, getting another Priestess here in this situation wasn't really a thing that we wanted to get. I guess we're just dropping the Archer here. Could also use the decoy, of course, and then play the cow on his side. But for now, we'll also go for the Hunter. Or we're just dropping the Shield Man. Let's go for the leader ability for now. Get the Morkok here on the board. Then probably just the Shield Main. Yeah, that's a strategy. So here we go. Shield Main's of course not as strong as if you play her on later turns. So we play her on the third round. That's 15 points plus the 6 damage. But from time to time you want to play that early. And 9 points plus the 6 damage is also very good. Are you not a fan of the cow? There is another one, which is also just going down here, not a problem. And this time we are doing that with the Archer then. So for now let's drop the... let's go for the Olget first.
No surprises.
Then we're playing the Archer. Ragnarok. So again, Ragnarok would deal more damage than the cow is dealing. So yeah, let's give him the bear, I guess. Go for that. I mean, right now he's only getting the shield main. It's not that he's getting something huge. And if he's resurrecting the bear with the medic, we cannot play the priestess, but we're not interested in playing the priestess anyway. So let's just drop the first light here. Clear skies. They're looting the bear. Oh, sorry, Ranger, I wasn't seeing your question. What is CD Projekt doing when they nerf a card? Will they allow us to mill it for full value or just change the card? The reason I ask is I create a gold weather card. There is no information on that right now. In the past, in the closed beta, you were not getting any extra value if they're changing the card. But that was also because in closed beta they're changing the cards more frequently. You shouldn't expect to see a card change every week now. But they will do something like that. That was in some of the patch notes a few months ago. So they will implement something like that, that you get more scraps when they're changing the cards. I'm not sure if they give you the full value for that, but it could be.
Decent. That is what you folk lack.
So just like that, we are 10 points behind. Good for him, good for him. So why not just
So
buff our
what?
nice little Morgwag?
Did I pound it into a poker?
And they totally need to implement something similar to giving you full value back. I'm not sure if they're doing the full value, but you need to get something back, because if you have crafted the cards really because they were at this point in the game really strong,
No one can
then
hide
yeah,
from me.
you might not want the card anymore when it's getting nerfed. And that would piss people off who are just not buying into the game, so they are just free-to-play players who don't have that many scraps available. Candarella. 8 points ahead. So just a bear, just a maiden. Have the... Man, Geraldini would be very nice. We could just kill those 2 brigades.
More hawk
Still going to hit this. So we're even now. Still 2 cards ahead. Isn't the greatest place to be in. So the question is here, if he's interested in investing more.
Order will triumph.
He is interested in that. Oh, and there's the Vanema. Guess we're just passing. The problem is, if we are just passing, there is a real chance that he's just locking those units. Then we are doomed. Then we need the Reaver, otherwise we have probably lost. If we just do the Madman Lugos, we are going ahead again, so he needs to play another card. Yeah, let's invest more. Play until the end. We will drop the... over the Hunter. So that's 5. Let's just hit the... go for the cow. So 2 ahead. But again, if he has the August, he can just use that as the last card. Could be a real problem. Hey Abra, welcome. He was dropping the Siri. Decoy Canderella and don't lose card advantage. Yeah, that's a possibility. Maybe we are doing that. Sure, so with the Siri, getting that back. Okay, let's go for that. Maybe we'll find a Geraldini, so let's stop that here. Oh wait, damn it, that was... Grimace is okay. Yeah, let's keep that. The unit is buffed anyway, doesn't matter. So now he's passing, that means these two units are spawning again, which is good. So, and we are getting, hopefully, yeah, that's good. Another priestess is also good. We might just drop the archer here, to be honest. So there are some nice little cards left in the deck. We have 2 gold cards. We have the Zigriva, we have the Donna. We are dropping the archer, let's go for that. That's the light longship. Definitely a card we like to use, so we are just dropping that then here on the left side. Slowly eating the Morquark while the light longship is getting stronger and stronger. And if he's then dropping 2 units on the board, the wreck is coming.
I shall do as you command.
He's getting units back. Yeah, going for the Roach. And he was going for Rod Tosser, I guess. What? Roach. Can I see what he was getting back? I cannot, right? We cannot see that. That's great. He was definitely picking up the Roach. I'm not sure what else he was going for. Not the Brigades. Enough Guardian Knight as well. Rod Tosser. Golems. I'm not sure. For now, let's just drop the light longship. He was picking a Rod Tosser? Really? But there are still 2 in the graveyard. So was he playing 3? I'm not sure. Well, we will see that anyway, right? Is he dropping more stuff? Hopefully. So there's a medic and he will pick up. What will you pick up? The bear. Good for you. So we're definitely interested in just dropping the Ragnarok because that is dealing a lot of damage right now. Plus we're interested in clearing the bear. He then probably go for the Vanema. And then we go for the Gramist. And most likely just spawning the Fog, which is then killing the bear. Because if this round is continuing, we need the Priestess. And then the bear is totally hindering us into doing that. Yeah, there you go. Clear this, guys. Still, the Gramis is coming, which is getting dealt 1 damage. The Fog is spawning, killing the bear. And then we can play the Priestess here. If we are not able to play the Priestess, it's GG. Ooh, another cow. Right now killing the Olgierd, totally fine. And we can of course just prevent that. Looking for a priestess here.
But she brooks no insult.
We can pick up the Shieldsmith, we can go for the Hunter. The Hunter we could then hit the cow, which is a possibility. But I would say for now... See, that's giving us future value. Yeah, go for the Shieldsmith.
Out with the crowns. Come
Buffing
on,
the
quicker.
Morgwag.
Go on, Encazer.
And the Brigade. So if the last card would be August, then that means that we are totally even in cards for the last round. And we have no units on the board because he's just locking those two in. So let's see if that is happening.
Freyr is patient, but she brooks no insult.
I promise you a quick death.
Should be normally a victory here. On this round at least. So if he has T-Ball, that will be 25 points. He's also spawning the Roacher, and that's in his deck right now. But we are also getting a bronze card. He's just passing, so he's keeping the card. Which means we are keeping the Morgwag, we're keeping the Olgierd, and with that we have a lot of points for the last final round.
Your stench.
And got the Reaver. There you go, that's a nice card. So no need to redraw that. The question is, what do we want to pick up? The Hunter is normally more points, but of course we would just hit our own units, which is not good. We have a light longship here. The Grammist, with that we could spawn the bear, which would then be 12. So the Grammist is 12 points, which is the highest right now we can get. So we're going for the Grammist.
Have you nothing better to do?
And we're using the bear here on the back row. On the middle row here, on the Griever. So it's 27, and there is the forfeit. Good, good. That was closer. Please, give me a lot of points. And we're nearly next up. We have 65 points. And was totally bugged. That was totally bugged here. We were down to under 1,900. That is not working right. We are still at rank 11. What's going on here? Why is it showing me the number from the last game, apparently? Oh man, I'm not sure what's wrong and what's right now anymore. I guess this one is the right number. But it was showing us that we already had this number as an original number and was going up to over 2,000. I see bugs everywhere. Well, let's still just play on. Try reset. Oh yeah, let's just... Okay, we are just locking in here again. Maybe that is working. Not sure, not sure. But I mean, I told you earlier that I was missing some points there, because I was definitely sure that we had more points. Maybe they missed out on one game and it's now not showing really the right number. Yeah, welcome back. We're still at rank 11, so it's still the same number. Okay, whatever. We still need one victory for the next match, probably. For the next run.
Mead! More mead!
King Bran.
You've got the heart of an unpaid.
Pain Hearthstone. By the way, apparently Dr. Hippie is also playing the game. If you're not familiar with Dr. Hippie, he is a Hearthstone player. And right now there is a dude on the ladder, kinda high, I guess, place 20 or something. That is called Dr. Hippie Hearthstone. So HS. Let's jump on Shield Maiden. Get another Hunter, Longship. That's really good. That is really good. We might just drop the Venom here. Is Olgierd? Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Let's just start with that. So what our opponent is playing is normally Queen's card. The only better card to have right now would also be a bear. That would be then more or less the perfect start. But nonetheless, we are still starting with the Morgwag, getting the 14 points here on the board. Then we are dropping the Wild Boar of the Sea. Constantly buffing the Morgwag, and the light longship is also sneaking the points from the Morgwag on the light longship. So that's a nice little chain that is just providing more and more points over time. Operator, so he's giving us a Queen's Guard. Unexpected, there's a Queen's Guard. So Wild Boar of the Sea is coming. By the way, he was getting the operator out of the Aldous double cross called. That's why the operator has 11 points right now. The Aldous double cross is buffing the highest unit in your deck by 2, and then you will play that. Otherwise he would be at 9. There is a bear. Okay, a bear. Not a fan of a bear. Because the problem with the bear is that he is potentially, if we, for example, drop the light longship, he's potentially just killing the light longship. Really not a fan of that. Yeah. For that. He's using first light anyway now, on the matter. We can then play the archer, for example, to kill the bear and also the operator. Oh, he's not doing that? Oh. Okay, he's apparently dropping some Queen's Guard. No chance to clear the weather, so there should be now Queen's Guards in his graveyard. And Ceres, there you go. So he's not clearing the weather, that's super bad for him. So yeah, we are... Let's just stop the Olgierd. If he's killing the Olgierd, that's fine, it's still spawning on the next round.
No surprises.
He's getting damaged here again. And instantly passing. Not even trying to get the victory. So we can of course also just pass now. Morgwag is already at 14 points. So this one is spawning, Olgierd is spawning, get a Geralt Igni. And we are interested in just dropping the Queen's Guard here. We don't want the Queen's Guard. That is not helping us at all. We have no chance to play any more Queen's Guards. So let's just drop that. And we are getting... Show me that. We get the Venom, which is fine, because if he's dropping the Queen's Guard, we can just play the Venom and hit all 3 or 4 if he's going for... See, currently there are only 2 in the graveyard. So right now he would play 3 and keep probably the last one in his hand. Anyway. Let's just go for the light longship. Then we are dropping the hunter here. Between those two, oh man. Olga Blackhand. How dare you? Okay, let's pass. He's investing 1 more card, means we're even. Yeah, that's a Queen's Guard. So for the last round, he's definitely spawning the Ceres on the board. And he's then using the last Queen's Guard to get the Queen's Guard out. Totally fine. Yeah, why are you not passing, man? He's dropping 1 more. Oh, he might lock the... Yeah, he's locking that. But I was expecting that. I have the Reaver in hand. So not a problem. It's just that we are not spawning the Morgwag directly, but we are still spawning him.
I'm in no mood for tests.
Ooh, and we're getting Queen's Guard again, really. We don't like that. How about give me a Priestess here? That would be nice. So Queen's Guard definitely going away. We get first light, and there is then... Yes, so we will play, of course, we are playing the Shield Maidens here. So that means there is, after that, a high chance that we're getting a Priestess with the first light. The bear's a bit of a problem, a bit annoying as well, but doesn't really matter. So what we can do is just go for the Hunter right now, hit the bear, and we will then, let's just stop that. And let's see, Morgwag is coming probably back. He's probably coming back, so we are just stopping the Morgwag. And in here somewhere. See?
Modern Freyr is
There's a
patient,
priestess.
but she
So,
brooks no
oh,
insult.
another bear. Really? That's a lot of points. So then we are dropping another hunter. The other one is getting buffed here. Twice, because the bears are both doing damage. Hey Carlos, how are you doing? Welcome. Are you interested in Gwent? Should try that out. So what else are you doing, man?
1,000 thunder and sea devils!
Oh, also this one. Okay, I mean, these two are just getting buffed here all the time. So not too bad. Then let's just drop the archer.
By the rates of Warhog.
Killing these three guys. So the Lord is definitely going down here. That means the Halmer is up to 25 points.
Damn it. Don't like the look of this.
Yeah, I also don't like the look of this.
Glory to you.
So he's now buffing 2 Queen's Guards. There you go. It gives us a few options. We can just get the Morgwag back on the board. We can just get the light longship. But I would say we are going for the Morgwag here, which is right now more points.
That is your brilliant move. Truly.
Oh, wait. Oh, shit. I wanted to... Damn, why was I picking this? Yeah, that wasn't the right card. We definitely wanted to go for the Griever. Ah, interesting. So, what is happening? You're destroying this one, right? That's bad. Let's just get the Orchid away. And let's spawn the 12 points. Definitely
Modern
wanted to
Freyr is
go
patient,
for
but
the
she brooks
Morgwag.
no insult.
That was not good.
Here's a good slapping.
So Ceres is spawning. You like to buff the Lord? Yeah, sure you like to buff the Lord. So guess we are still going for the Morgwag. But that was mean. Totally. So Morgwag is then just spawning. So these are getting buffed. Let's just drop in here.
Your stench.
Still 22 points ahead. Still has a Queen's Guard. Yeah, so this one is going down as expected. Hey, let's lock the bear.
Calm yourself.
But we're getting Priestess out of his deck, and that was the last one. And just another bear. He is really into the bears. So let's just kill the bears then. Right. So no chance for him to get another bear. This one is a Queen's Guard. He's rallying. There is nothing left in your deck, man. So the last one will be the Queen's Guard. Which means we are now just doing... shall we do that? So we're going for the first light first. Getting rally effect, probably getting the... Oh, no! No, not give me that. Yeah, then I should have used it first. So first the Venom and then the first light. But doesn't matter. We are still winning. Aren't we? Yeah, still winning. In general, the Queen's Guard deck is weaker than the Morgwag deck. You see spectate mode in Elder Scrolls Legends for the first time. Is that working now? Did a patch or something? And Carlos, you downloaded Gwent a few days ago, but it doesn't run on your PC. Oh man. Painful. Gwent is really good. I guess you will like that. But it's also coming to mobiles probably somewhere in later this year, I guess. So 52 points and finally rank 12, yeah? Right? Thank you, sir. So that's a new border and we should also get something else here. We're only getting a border. I want to get something else. At everything we're getting. We're also getting scraps. That wasn't showing up. Where are my scraps? I still got that. So we are now finally at 2000 points and nearly in the top 1k with a really good win rate. Ooh, and Super JJ is also on the top 10 at the moment. So here we go. Going to the top 10 now, right? We need 800 more points to go for that, right? Yeah, around 800 more points. You saw one of your friends playing? Oh, is that just like Hearthstone, or can you do something when you spectate?
For Skellige's glory!
Alrighty, another Dagon. The start is okay. Let's just drop Priestess here. Olgierd. Okay, even better. Venom is going down. There's a Shield Maiden. And I really like the start, so what we're doing is we're just keeping it, of course. You could leave spectating, yeah, and that was it. That was everything you could do. And I should add some sort of extra chat then if you spectate, so that you can chat with your friends on the same screen. Oh, just a theory. Wow. Okay, so if he's interested in losing, I'm giving him a chance, right? Just the Morkvar. This is directly passing. Okay, so then we are also passing. That was an easy first round. And I definitely need to write the Twitch support. Why there is no one helping me out. Yeah, let's just finish withdrawing. So we are starting, and we will do so with some crazy stuff. We're just dropping the Wild Boar of the Sea and buffing the Morkvar. So that's what we are just doing. We are just buffing the Morkvar a bit. He's dropping some weather, which is totally fine. Going for the fog. Oh, he's playing with the foglets. Not bad, not bad at all. So the fog is the highest. Fog is the highest. So if we are just dropping the hunter here, he's getting buffed because the Morkvar is getting damaged. But before that, yeah, let's just drop Shieldsmith off the Morkvar. And the Caretaker, ooh, he's picking up the bear. Interesting. The bear, the bear. We're picking up the Ragnarok because we want to use the shield mains as well this round. Clearing it. Let's go for the hunter then. He's getting damaged. We're hitting the Arch Griffin, which is down to 4. That means we can just go for shield main, shield maiden, shield maiden. And more foglets. So that's helping him in the next round. Right now we're just looking forward to not die here, right? So shield maiden. Let's hit the Arch Griffin. Ah wait, I should have hit the bear first. He's not doing that damage anymore. The Arch Griffin is also going down. There's still 14 points ahead. And because there's still the Ragnarok in the other 2 rows, he cannot really play something there, at least for now. The villain. Okay. Then we're also dropping the Olgierd here, and then we are passing. That's it. If he's locking the Morkvar, which is currently at 15, we can just use the Reaver on the last round. Still needs to invest more. Theory. Okay. So let's just pass. Means he still needs to play one more card. Otherwise the dragon is not getting activated. And because Danny is going ahead, the dragon wasn't necessary. So just another fog. And everything going down. So, makes him one card ahead here, but he needs to start. And we get a lot of points on the board, that's fine. Do I like the mages that can cast 3 spells? Yeah, I do. Because you always get the same spells and not some random stuff. Hey Miso Games! You really appreciate my videos, being around in my channel for quite some time. First time you see me and live. Ah, I see. Yeah, I'm always, if I'm live streaming, you will always see me. We are dropping the archer here. Oh, yeah, yeah. So I just don't like to do, when I do videos, I'm recording early in the morning and I don't like to make me then already finishing. So that's why you're not seeing me normally on the videos. Oh, so I can just clear the skies right now. But to be honest, I'm not sure if you want to, because he's probably playing more fox. So it might also be useful to just use that as the last card, for example. What else do we have here? The hunter, yeah, it's definitely good. He was just dropping fog again, so that is damaging the highest unit on the row, which is right now the Morgwag. So let's just get that out here. Picking up the hunter.
What is it?
And we're hitting one foglet, so it's 29 to 8 points. There's a legendary with 15 points in this class. Which class do you mean? Monsters or do you mean Skelliger? Wow, he's going for more. Someone is greedy. Someone is really greedy. So he's probably then spawning more fog. Question is, how much do you have in your hand? There are already 3 golds out. Not looking too good, to be honest. Probably keeping this a bit longer. Let's just drop the second hunter.
What is it?
So the hunters are just buffing each other. Oh, this one is getting buffed. If fog is anywhere on the board, so right now he's getting buffed 1 each turn. You could swear I'm older. Yeah, how old do you think I am? Yeah, let's just lock him, alright? He's not getting the extra points. And plus, yeah, by the way, he's also losing a Bronx card, which is another ancient foglet. Okay.
Naivety is a fool.
Oh, so the last one is Gale's. With that he can... Oh, no, not this one. Oh, that sucks. That sucks heavily. So, Gawaligny would kill the 8 points. Question is if that is the highest he's getting. If that is the highest... Okay, we are dropping the Reaver. Go for the... Oh, wait. How about Shield Maiden and dealing 2? Let's see. That would right now kill everything. 24 points, that is crucial. If we can kill this, we have won the round for sure. Ooh, thank you Miso Games. Keep the good work with card game contents. Cheers from Brazil. Thank you for the donation, Miso Games. Really appreciate that. Oh, yeah, he cannot do it. Wow, I guess that's the victory then. So Gawaligny is just getting rid of 24 points. Which is amazing because then he only has 12 on the board. He was getting an extra card from his, what's it called? Frightener, right? Frightener. Just enough for feet. That is hopefully more points for my back. We're also leveling up, so that's another reward, which is giving us just the meteorite powder. I don't want the powder. So 2,000 and nearly 50 points. So it is really looking good. We are just crawling in the leaderboard. Now top 800. So I want to have my name here in the top 10, top 20. Because why not? You got an unstoppable rage giant with 22 damage. Oh man, Abra. How did you do that? Many weather monsters in the leader. Normally you will play Aradine, and then you just play the Biting Frost, and you will play the Ragnarok or the Drought. So here we go, Wild Boar of the Sea. But we are definitely dropping Shield Maiden. Get the Donna. Rest is fine. Here we're dropping the Priest. That's giving us... No, we don't like the Morgbuck, so definitely dropping this one. And we got the Grammist. So far so good. Grammist is not bad in this matchup because he's again using just some weather stuff here. Yeah, that's more or less the same deck. Anyway. So... Probably then we are not really interested in winning the round here, we will see. I mean, we can just buff this guy a bit with the Shieldsmith. We can still play the Wild Boar of the Sea. Oh, he's just hitting this a lot. You could swear I'm older. Really, how old do you think I am? Because I might be older than you think. How about... I don't like that too much. Okay, let's just hit the Wyvern. We're trying with the Hunters here again. These are getting buffed. Then we can also buff the Morgbuck. Yeah, that's good. Probably still going for the Wild Boar of the Sea. Depending on how long the round is going here. We're getting more value. Now he's going for the Hunter. Okay. Just up another one.
I promise you a quick death.
You had some monsters on the board and you had rage plus attack. 62 damage. Ooh, 62 damage is a lot. Easy peasy victory. Oh, this one is premium. These are both getting damage, but they're also getting buffed each other. So we will just drop some stuff here on the board. Dealing a bit of damage here and there. So in fact, we are only 6 points behind, which is not too much. You guess I'm 28, but my voice could be 40 plus. Really? Yeah, I'm 30, so you are not too far off with your prediction. Friday, huh? Oh. So Friday here, that is... I would say that is kind of nice. Plus we are then 28 to 28. We're now dropping the Wild Boar of the Sea. And we're going for Shieldsmith. The Frightener here is slowly getting reduced. While in the same turn is the Morgbuck getting buffed. Just a shame that the Hunters are not getting buffed anytime soon. They're currently at 5 and 7 only. Ooh, Lacerate! How dare you? Etherate is really not played that much anymore. But on this roll, that was pretty perfect. 12 points gone.
Out with the crowns.
Still
Come
dropping
on,
the Shieldsmith. So we are even again. He needs to invest another card. The more, the better. Great that he already lost the silver cards here early in the game. We're just slowly increasing the stats on the Morgwark. And then we don't care too much. Yeah, go for the weather. Go for more weather. We're not really interested in winning the round here. What we are doing is we're just slowly decreasing his cards in hand. While at the same time we are increasing the strength on the Morgwark for the future rounds. And then having a more or less easier game later. Leatherate is pretty okay versus dwarves. Ah yeah, sure. But I mean there's also some other cards that are better against dwarves. Oh, now going for Siri. Okay, he's going for Siri. We go for the Shieldsmith. We're currently -8. If we go for the Shieldsmith, he is still winning, but he's not keeping the Siri, and we're just getting the points on the Morgwark.
Should I pound it into a poker?
If he's passing, we are also passing. Okay, he's also passing, so we are just passing here. Not giving him the Siri. We don't care for the victory in this first round. You're almost 37 and counting. Oh, interesting. You're from Italy, right? Isn't that true? Yeah, well, Igni, oh man, I would have loved to see that earlier. So he's one card ahead, but we have 15 points on the board. So not too shabby. Yeah, I guess the archer is going down. First light. Okay, I mean, good against the weather, right? Harpies. I don't like harpies. Okay, let's just get the Hunter would be 11 points right now. The Shieldsmiths are only 8 points, but we are keeping the 2 points for the next round more or less, so might also be beneficial. Okay, we're going for the Hunter. What for example? Yeah, I mean, the dwarves are not doing that many units, so the Venom might be more. And of course, if you use Scorch or Gavaligny, that is just clearing the big guys, which is normally better. He's playing triple Wyvern. Interesting. Triple Wyvern. Oh, so decoy. Do we want the decoy? Yeah, let's do that. Play the priestess again.
Modern Freyr is patient.
We're getting
but she
another
brooks no insult.
hunter here. Let's drop him. Yep. Do that. And let's hit the Wyvern again. So it's 7 to 28 points. If he's going for another weather card, we are just... the hunters are just buffing each other. Oh, and that's of course bad. Just giving him more points for the next round. So we could go for the Gremnest and also drop some weather here. So the Gremnest would then spawn the Fog, for example. Which is right now firstly hitting the Harpy here, but after that the Harpy X are getting hit. But then that's only happening if he's not just passing. So if he's just passing, he's of course just keeping the Harpy X. So for the next round, then the Harpies are spawned, that's 12 points on the board. While the Morgwark is also 12 points, so we would be kinda even in cards. One behind and even on points. Still trying that.
Truly?
See. In this situation, if he has no card that he can drop there, I would just pass now. And hope to take down the victory in the last game, the last round. Sorry, Brazil. I was just looking at your channel a few days ago and I thought it was Italian. So I thought you were originally from Italian. Let me just check your channel. Or maybe I was just misreading that and it was Portuguese. I had 2 años de YouTube. So you're speaking Spanish or Portuguese then, right? He's not passing. Okay, he's continuing. With the water hack, he was deploying the clear skies just for the point on the board. Only 16 ahead. We have the option to just play the Donner and, for example, lock one of the eggs. That's it. The Geralt Igni is really not giving us any value, at least for now. If he's unlocking the Morgwag, that would be super painful. Let's still try that. So what are we getting here? Another Harpy. Well, that was a nice tech card. So he was playing the Backer's Twisted Mirror, which is swapping the power of the highest and the lowest unit on the board. And because of the Harpy Axe is always 1, he now has 15 points. And the Morgwag is, by the way, down to 1. He's still keeping the base strength, so if the unit is dying here, we are still getting the 15 points back. But nonetheless, that was kind of bad. So we're now killing the Harpy Axe, which is then spawning a Harpy. Well, there you go. It was really crucial that he was not going here, otherwise that one would have triggered. Yeah, I can still play the weather. So we have 10 points advantage. If he's dropping the weather here, that is not too many points. He's getting 7 from the leader, which is a lot, but the weather alone is not giving him too many points. Oh, he's just passing. Okay, so he's keeping 2 cards. One is the Dagon, which is really not that useful, I would say. We are then also spawning the Morgwag, of course, again. At 15 points then, he is keeping 6 from the Harpy Axe. So that means we have 12. We have 6 points advantage here. And 1 card is not worth 6 points, so that will be tough. Totally depends the light longship. We have still the Ragnarok left, we have Madman Lugos, we have double Priestess, and if we get the Priestess, it would be the jackpot. We're dropping the light longship. There is something better in it. Oh, Venom, no. Then the light longship would have been better. We need to start. We are doing that with the first knight, not using that on the weather here. And please, give me a Priestess. It is a bear. Oh, with that we have probably lost 16 points. Getting 7, so he's up to 13 then. And these 2 cards are more than 3 points, for sure. Oh, Woodland Spirit. Okay, these are all going down. He's also spawning the Foggy Foglets. Yeah, that's over. So the Venom right now is good enough to kill these. But to be honest, they are just spawning again if he's using another Fog. So the game is at this point unfortunately over. 10 to 14. And the Dagon alone is better than 4 points. So there is no need to continue. Damn it. You're spectating a friend, there is no chat, but he can see you spectating him. There's no delay and you can whisper to him during the game. So, but you cannot use any emotes or stuff like that. No, dropping. Don't like to drop. Just want to go higher and higher. Some words and sentences remind Italian, as the language is kind of similar, Brazilian and Portuguese. Unlucky third round. Yeah, but I mean, the game was overall not very good. Not getting the right cards there. Still had Olgate in the deck. I mean, from time to time I'm thinking about adding the Alsa's double cross. The Morkvark is getting away, the rest is fine, so probably just the Morkvark. Olgate, yeah, that is totally good, totally. That's more or less the starting hand that you like. I mean, you might not want the Reaver for the start, but normally that's still helpful if your opponent is just using some lock. So he's playing Eridine. Okay, let's just keep that. And we are starting.
Such a shame. Miss Kitty.
Oh, really? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. How can we change that? Succubus is really not good, but in this situation, well, we cannot do anything, right? We cannot do anything. We use decoy, but still... Oh man. Just getting that. Wow.
No surprises.
How mean. So I guess some people are nowadays seeing that this deck that I'm playing is the strongest deck right now. Yeah, that totally sucks. Totally. So what are we doing then? Can still buff the Olgate, of course, but the Olgate is not a Morkvark. That is not giving you that many points. Oh man, oh man. We can lock him, so that's probably what we are doing later. Not even giving us that. Even doing that. You're really mean to me, man. So then we are buffing the Olgierd. Most likely. Yep, let's do that. Really don't like it. So Succubus in general is really not that great of a card, because you can play around that, but in this situation here with the Morkvark we could not. Was no chance. For example, we could have played the Hunter on the Morkvark dealing 3 damage, and he would be down to 7, and the Hunter would go up to 6, so still then not good enough to clear the Morkvark. So let's see, he might just pass now. The good thing is that he has no chance to get the Morkvark back out of his graveyard. Yeah, he's passing. We are now just playing the Donna Nidar, which means we are unfortunately losing another card here. So we are down to 6, but he's not getting the Morkok back. Plus we are stealing a bronze card, which is the Ekimara, so ooh, he's also playing that. With the Ekimara you can keep points for the next round as well. Spawning some harpies, all geared at 7 points, so we're still ahead. We're definitely looking forward to drop the shield mains. Not even sure if we want to play any other card this round. Also with the Savage Bear, okay, yeah, Savage Bear is good, and then just the shield mains to thin the deck a bit, to not draw those stuff. Plus we are probably going for the Shieldsmith and buff the Olgate. Wild Hunt Hound. How dare you? So, we like to go for the Hunter. Then we are hitting, oh, let's just hit the Harpy. If we're hitting the Wild Hunt Hound, we're just missing out on targets for the shield mains, so don't do that. Just of the shield mains, hit the Hound 2 times, and then the last shield man is hitting whatever there's left on the board. Because that is just a Frost. Frost is really great on our units, because the Hunter is just getting buffed twice here, so he's not losing any points. Instead, he's just increasing the points all the time. You have a problem with the deck. You have too many cards that you don't want in your hand. Why would you play cards that you don't want in your hand? Oh, little bear is gone. Why? So another hunter is coming. Just gonna hit this guy. 18 to 15. Or again. Someone is really hitting me hard here. Stupid Frightener. So what we are doing is now just drop the shield mains. We are hitting the hound here. And let's also hit the Wild Hunt Warrior. It's probably now just passing. But look at that, he has 8 cards in his hand while we had 4. That is really amazing. Ah well. That is really amazing. We are not winning this game. Good chance. Yeah, clearing. Probably need to invest everything here. Get that back. Hit the Archgriffin. So these two are just getting buffed again and again. RP, keeping more points on the board. We cannot play that much anymore. We can Ekimara, right?
Billion barrels of burning pitch.
You want to have 1 Reaver, not 2 or 3, and Roach and Sheila without any Bronx specials, and Reward Scout when you have nothing to spawn. Yeah, I'm not sure if you know that, but if you mulligan early, if you, for example, mulligan away a Bronx card, you are not getting that back with another mulligan. So normally what you should try to do is, if you are only looking to have a card once, you can mulligan the other Bronx card first, and then you're not getting another one. So if you're starting and mulligan away silver cards, for example, you still have a chance to get the Bronx cards. Wow, we even need to play the Reaver. Great, great success. So we're definitely losing here. No chance to win this. What can we do? I mean, yeah, we can play the Ekimara. Then eat the Frightener, for example. That's it. And with 4 cards, he's definitely getting more than 6 points now. Yeah, game is over. So it looks like people are now starting to play cards against the Morgwag deck, because that is so strong. And of course, if you play cards just against the Morgwag deck, then you have a chance to take down the victory. So 65 points, and we have only one card with the Priestess. Totally fine. Yay.
Modern Freyr is
So
patient,
we can just get
but
the
she
Hunter
brooks
here
no
back, which is
insult.
18 points, which is a lot, but he should still be able to overcome us. We will just hit one of the Harpies. So that means 10 to 24. He just needs 14 points out of 2 cards. Giant Toad. Yeah, 6 more. Wow, if he's losing that, that would be sick. Wow. That is amazing. We're winning the game. We were so far behind. Wow. He could have, at one point, yeah, good game. At one point, we were at 4 cards while he was at 8. And I'm not sure why he was investing so much. Wow. So, that's a victory. Nicely done. We're getting 35 points. And have now 2040 points. So I would say we will just play... I guess we're just playing one more game, to be honest. I just need to write the support on Twitch. I'm not sure why there's still only 10 viewers. It's always staying at 10 viewers. You don't like weather now, it's too strong. Well, weather... I mean, everyone can play weather, so it's not too strong if everyone can play that. It's not like only one deck has access to weather and no one else can play that, and that's why weather is so strong. So, of course, you need to play anti-weather cards. So you need to play First Light, or you need to play the silver cards that can get rid of weather. And you need to be careful when to play stuff. Ooh, Brewer Hook. That's probably a dwarf deck. Almost likely a dwarf deck. Oh no, not this. Triple Priestess. All get, so let's see. We get Wild Boar of the Sea, which is good. We get Hunter, another one. The problem is if we... Don't give me the Morgwag, please. It would be nice to get a Shield Maiden now. We're getting... What's that? Is it the right one? Oh, I guess we got the right one. Oh yeah, perfect, perfect. Really good. So let's just start then with the Savage Bear, of course. He's playing with the dwarves. He might just play the Brewer Hook for the start. Oh, what's... Wow, what's happening? Guys, have you seen? Elder Scrolls Legends is now available on Steam. Holy moly. Who was seeing that? That's amazing. I wasn't expecting to see Elder Scrolls Legends coming on Steam. Oh, he's playing... Wait, why is he playing All Geared? Why are you playing All Geared? Anyway, we are going for this one. So if they're releasing the Elder Scrolls Legends on Steam, that might push the user base quite a lot.
We win.
So yeah, there's a leader ability. Roach getting crushed, and let's see if he's going for Yab and Sigrun, stuff like that. Oh, only one silver unit, which is the Ida. And he's going for the Queen's Sign. I guess he has some Markham defenders, which are still, if he has a shield, they're still getting hit here by the Savage Bear. So let's just drop the Wild Boar of the Seas to buff the Morgwag. Besides getting a lot of points on the board, he's still only 2 points ahead. So, Markham Defender, yeah, he was going for the queen sign on that. Also, yeah, getting buffed, right? With the queen sign, you're also buffing those by 2, boosting by 2. Okay, so they're a bit stronger now. All geared is at 8. Roach. How about we are just dropping the all geared? Because we're keeping the points, of course. And after that, then shield mains and of course the shield smith here. Okay, getting another dwarf on the board. And it's buffing that to 10 points, which is a lot. He's keeping right now 10 points. We have Gavaldigny. We can just kill the 10 points. We have the Donna Nidar that we can just lock him. So not that huge of a problem, to be honest. Let's just for now go for the shield maidens. Then let's just hit, what do we want to hit? The Roach, all geared. If we hit the Roach... Still at 21, so we can still kill the... Yeah, let's go for the Roach then. And we're hitting the... all geared as well. Those bears do a lot of work. Yeah, indeed, if the bears can stay from the beginning to the end of a round, they are normally between 5 and 10 points, depending on how long the round is going. So that is super helpful then. We are currently 1 point behind, but we will just drop the shieldsmith here. We are buffing the Morgwag even further. He's now at 16 points, base strength. Oh, and that is a bit of a problem, to be honest. So then we are just drop the hunter here. Let's hit the Yavin Sigrin, going down to 3. We have another hunter, so that's good. Can definitely kill the Yavin Sigrin. We are now dropping everything here in the row, in the front row. Oh, that's a buff. You cannot. Oh, you wanted to get the... Oh, wait, you can? Wait. Why was that not working last time? When I was using that last time, that was not working for me. Maybe that was bugged. Okay. Because I was also thinking that it should work for the opponent at the same time. But apparently it was not. At least not for me. So, Gavaldigny is getting rid of the 10 points that would otherwise stay on the board. So the Markham Defender is going down. And we can still lock the Yavin Sigrin here. Not a huge problem. Ready effect. Ah, I got another Markham Defender. Such a pain. Such a pain. So let's then just drop... let's see, we're just dropping another hunter. Let's hit the Markham Defender. Down to 4, and we are locking then the Yavin Sigrin. You shouldn't buff that. You should buff these. That's more points. Wow. Interesting. So dropping the Shieldsmith, which is then buffing the Morgwag, of course. Ah, there you go. We are definitely interested in locking the Yavin Sigrin because that one is just getting buffed again and again. So Donna Nidar, we're locking the Yavin Sigrin, so he's losing the Resilient Tech. Plus we're also dropping, what are we getting? Markham Guard. I wanted to get another Markham Defender. So he's now passing, keeping the 8 points for the next round. He's also winning, of course. No chance for us. We're out of cards, so that will be kind of tough if we're not getting the right cards. One card, deal million damage every turn. Yeah, we were not able to clear that. But at least we have more points here on the board. If so, yeah, the priest-step, double priest-step, that's good. With that, we should be totally fine. So we have 4 more points. We can just get... Yeah, we're keeping that. No need to redraw. We will just pick up... There you go. So this one here, the Hunter for 12 points.
Alright.
Modern Freyr is patient, but she
Hunter
brooks
for
no
12.
insult.
More hawk devour you.
Then we are just hitting the Defender down to 10. Currently 24 to 34 points. Keep in mind that we are just... Oh, there might be double thunder. That's a lot. That is a lot. Keep in mind that we are keeping the Morgwag and the Olgerd for the next turn. Fortunately, this one is now really, really bad. Shitty shit, I would say. Wow, with that he's winning, right? That's too many points.
Bow before modern Freya.
Still trying, but that is too much. So the Hunter is 11 points. He still has one card. Oh man, that should be it. Yep. No chance. Without the gold card, he was out, for sure. Even only one potion wouldn't be enough for him. Because our graveyard was so strong. That was mean. Really, really mean. We were really good. And then they're only losing 25 points. At least something. So still at this. And I still guess we are with that at the end of the stream. Because I need to write the Twitch support. I'm not sure why it's still saying 10 viewers all the time. So it doesn't matter if a viewer is coming into the chat or not, or if a viewer is leaving the stream, it just stays at 10 all the time. So I cannot change the number. If you look at the viewer list, there are way more people watching right now. So something is wrong there. And I'm not sure what is wrong. But guys, don't forget, maybe it's 10. No, it's not 10. It is 10 when I'm starting the stream, and then it's 10 when I'm streaming all the time. So it's not all the time 10. That is not working. So for example, you were joining late to the stream, but it's still 10. So regardless of who is watching or not. So that's not working. If you go to the viewer list, there are more people right now watching than 10. So something is wrong. I need to write support. That was yesterday as well, when we were streaming Shadowverse, and there were also more people than 10 in the stream. And because if I'm only getting 10 in the list, that also means that in the stream list, I have only 10 viewers, even though there are more. That means I'm just at the bottom of the stream list. And of course, then no one is seeing the stream, which is really bad. So still, thank you all for watching the stream. Don't forget that Elder Scrolls Legends is now on Steam. So if you want to try out the game, you can now do that on Steam as well. So that might be helpful for you if you like your games on Steam. I will probably just play that on the Bethesda client anyway, but it doesn't matter, right? It should promote the game on Steam as well. And thank you for tuning in, RangerGate. Hope to see you again. Tomorrow we will play, by the way, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. So Abra and we are playing that. And I haven't played Enemy Unknown so far at all. So I'm a total noob in the game. I hope that I can still not die the first time I'm playing that. So not just the first minute I'm playing. We will try that. Anyway, so I will be back tomorrow. We are around, I guess we are starting around at 6 o'clock. If that is okay for you, Abra. Otherwise, if you need more, text me if you want to play. So will you be online on Steam? Then I will text you. And I'll probably try that out for the stream so that I can learn the basic controls. That I'm not just running around stupidly. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a good night. I wish you all the best. If you're not in Europe, it might be early for you in the day. So then a good day for you. Otherwise, a good night. And I will be back tomorrow. And of course, more stuff is always coming. So check out my Twitch channel, my YouTube channel with voice videos on demand. And yeah, see you then soon and have a good night. Bye bye.